8,000 hours. 8,000 additional hours to your life.
Yeah.
If you, yes, you heard me right. 8,000 additional hours to your life if you do just this one thing for 2 hours a day. Watch the whole video to find out what it is.
Yo guys, how's it going? Today we are with Reinis and we're going to be talking about his new course that has a masterclass within it and 3 programs. So,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about your new course.
So basically, I started doing fitness like 2.5 years ago, and the biggest problem I saw was there's a lot of false information out there, a lot of scammy information, like a lot of information that can like just fuck you up overall. And the biggest problem, which set me back a lot, I fell for that information, and like I was just wondering at the start of the summer, could I help out more people? And then I decided to create this awesome masterclass, which has already helped like 4 of my clients. One of them lost 10 kilograms in like the first 3 or 4 weeks of like fucking working out.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, yeah. The other one, he gained 1.5 kilograms of muscle in just 2 weeks. So amazing results happening because with this masterclass, you'll learn everything you need to know about fitness, nutrition, trainings, everything, and the information's it's like the best information you can get.
Yeah.
Because I have contacted some nutrition experts, world-class nutrition experts, so they have helped me. There is no nutrition plan because my thought process with the nutrition plan was I give you all the keys you need to know so you can create your own. You can decide for your like which one, like which parts of nutrition, diets, whatever fits best for
Yes, you
you.
got.
So you're
Yeah.
yeah, so you're not locked in a plan that I created. Maybe there are some foods you don't like or
Yeah,
whatever.
sure. That's
So
really.
yeah, it's fully
So
customizable.
obviously you're also in the entrepreneurship niche. I know that for sure because
Yeah,
we've been friends over Instagram, spoken quite a few times. So
yeah.
what have you found the direct effects of obviously you've got working out? What have you found has had any direct correlation to your business and how you've been performing in that term?
Yeah, yeah. There are a lot of like advantages of fitness and going over to business. It's not just me. It's 2 of my mentors that they're using fitness to help themselves out, and the biggest thing with fitness is 8,000 hours. 8,000 additional hours to your life.
Yeah.
If you work out just 2 hours a day, imagine that.
That's crazy. Gee, I
Yeah.
didn't even know that figure. Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the biggest mistake a lot of people do, they think, oh, fitness and working out is just it just takes time out of your life, but in reality, it gives you more time,
Yeah.
right? Like, you have more time to travel, more time to work, and it's just 2 hours a day.
Exactly. It's
Yeah,
nothing. Exactly.
yeah,
For 8,000 hours. I did not know that
yeah.
figure. Gee.
And 8,000 hours. It's just the leftovers, with dividing sleep and then not dividing subtracting sleep and then time you have spent working out throughout your life.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a lot of time you have like over in your life, so you can work out more, be more fit, like live like Richard Branson, have fun, like fucking fly in a hot air balloon or whatever, and then yeah.
Yeah. It gives you so
So
much freedom. So much freedom.
yeah, yeah. So that's probably the brightest advantage, but there are a lot of more advantages. Another one, you get more energy. Of course, you're gonna be expanding your vital capacity for your lungs, so that helps you with energy, with the blood flow, with your heart, everything. It just like if your health is right, like your entrepreneurial journey will be much better, because imagine if you have health problems every month, every 2 weeks, whether you're gonna be out of the entrepreneurial journey.
You agree with that?
Yeah, yeah, and like competitors will bypass you super fast. So this is why fitness is super important.
Yeah.
Like if you have more energy, you can like fucking work 14 hours a day, not get that much more tired than your competitors. I mean, like it compounds over like your life.
Definitely, definitely. So say if someone's coming to entrepreneurship and
Yeah.
obviously they not many people are gonna have any idea about fitness and never been to the gym before. What kind of split would you give them? What would you tell them the exercises to do? What kind of advice would you give them?
Oh, so the biggest mistake a lot of people do, and this is why I come back to my fitness masterclass, is because a lot of gurus out there, they give you the advice of training each body part once a day, which is not the way to go. It's definitely not. It's the least efficient way to train. Like, I can tell you one thing: you can work out for 4 days a week and get amazing results.
Yeah,
You can get the body of your dreams by just working out 4 days a week. And the two main, I mean, there are three main splits. I have all of them in my course, and they are legs push pull. That's one split you can take. Second one is upper lower. Third one is chest, back, abs and legs, and then arms and shoulders. But I'm actually gonna put in a fourth one, which is just a full body workout. You can do those 3 times a week if you don't have a lot of time,
hmm
right?
no,
And about exercises, the main exercises you have to do are compound lifts. Compound lifts that work out a lot of muscles. So basically, there are two main lifts: compounds and isolations. Isolations are where you work out one, like just one muscle, for example, the bicep curl.
yeah,
And compounds are where you work out multiple muscles, like for example the bench press,
yeah, sure.
where you work out your chest,
hmm
your front delt, and your triceps. Or for example the barbell row, where you work out your back and your biceps. And those are exercises on which you have to focus on, because your body has a lot of muscles. And if you're not on performance enhancing drugs, you have to focus on those compound lifts.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And by the way, another big bonus, if you focus on the big compound lifts, you're gonna increase your testosterone. And for those of you who are not educated enough on your body, testosterone is basically one of the most important hormones for your energy, muscle growth, and like so you can be fucking the best, fucking I don't know, the best version of yourself ever.
Mm.
Testosterone is super important, and you can increase it in the gym.
hmm
Like Tony Robbins. Why is Tony Robbins so energetic? He has high growth hormone. He has talked about it a lot. You can also get it from gym, and high testosterone levels. So those are the two main hormones
Yeah.
you want as high as possible in your body, so you can work more, you can have more energy. Cuff the jeans, cuff the bitches, and then
No, for sure,
everything
man.
like
Because
that.
obviously, when I started fitness journey, perhaps I don't know, say 6 months ago, I started going to the gym, started doing boxing, things like that. I think the hardest thing I found
Yeah,
was there's so much information. It gets really cluttered. It confuses your brain because there's so many different people telling you so many different things. And obviously, also nutrition is so important. Like, you can be doing all the good work in the gym, but
yeah,
if you don't know the nutrition, then the
yes,
results are going to be stalled massively. So I think it's great that you're including both of these things in one course. It just simplifies the whole process for someone because they can literally look at your course, look at the nutrition, and it's also tailored to themselves. It's going to be absolutely perfect. And I wish when I first
yes.
started, I had something like this.
Yeah. And by the way, about nutrition, if you're the type of guy or girl, whatever, um, and if you like eating a lot of McDonald's and junk food, this course will help you out, because I did this experiment where I was eating a kebab a day for 1 month, and I ended up losing 8
How does that?
kg. So basically, it's just for fat loss. If you want to lose fat, you just have to look at your daily caloric intake, and these are just the basics of fitness. You don't get taught this either in school, either in other fitness courses, or wherever. And these are just the basics to fitness. If you understand how your body loses weight and gains weight, you understand everything. And there's just two small basics I used. And basically, I can eat McDonald's every day. I can eat pizza every day. I can eat whatever food I like and still lose muscle, gain muscle, like reach the goal, reach the body
Yeah.
I want, right?
No, it sounds like
Yeah.
most people's dream, if I'm
So
honest.
yeah, like yo, yeah. By the way, the guy I told you about earlier, the guy who lost 10 kg in under a month, he did the same thing. He didn't do it daily, but he did
Yeah.
the same thing. And if you've been struggling with entering fitness, you know what I mean. There's a lot of people that want to enter fitness, but they don't want to cut out junk food, and they're struggling with that. it's a great solution for
Perfect.
them.
Yeah, exactly. I've never actually heard of someone promising that, to be honest, of eat junk food and then steal meat. I've never really heard that one before. So no, man,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
crazy. Also, earlier you mentioned that you had business mentors. I know it's going slightly off topic from obviously your course. For
yeah,
anyone who's interested in entrepreneurship, I think a mentor is something that's really, really important for someone to have. 'Cause obviously, they've walked the path that we want to walk, and it gives you great advice,
yeah.
and it stops you from making mistakes that otherwise you would have made, and the mistakes that they made, they can teach you to prevent you from doing the same. What advice would you give someone to actually go ahead and get their own business mentor?
Um, like so there are different ways to approaching mentors or picking the best one for you. It really depends on your niche. It depends on your goal. If you're like what I would recommend, the biggest mistake I had when I picked my first mentor was I thought of going too big, like way too big. I got a guy that's already a millionaire, and he's been in the old type of business. He's not really doing that much of
Hmm.
online stuff. He's more the as you would call the
Yeah.
old buck, and he wouldn't understand a lot of the internet stuff. So from on the one hand, I could teach him, and I made him a website, and I could get more money. On the other hand, I didn't get really as much of information as I wanted to. So if you want to make $1,000 a week, let's say for example, get a guy who's already
Yeah.
doing that numbers. Yeah. So don't get the guy that's doing
Hmm.
$10,000 a week. When you get those 10,000, I mean, when you get the $1,000 per week, you can like work with your mentor. You're already on the same level, and then you find another one that's
Yeah.
doing
So
10K per
you
week.
forward.
And
Right.
yeah, so you're just going step by step, slowly building up to the amount of money you want to earn per
Hmm.
week, per month, or whatever.
How did you go ahead and find your mentors? It's just business owners you knew of, and you contacted them on either Instagram, or was it a networking event you attended?
So for one of them for the first mentor, he's actually my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was basically just going out when I was 13 years old. I was going out to mowing lawns for everybody in my neighborhood.
Hmm.
So I just went up to him. I was like, okay, yo, I'm out here hustling, mowing lawns, stuff like that. And we basically started like chilling together, and I got to know him. And then I basically asked him, do you want to be my mentor? He was like, okay, hell yeah. Like he knew my work
Yeah,
ethic.
exactly.
He know
Yeah.
yeah. So with that guy, I got really lucky. With the second mentor, it was a little bit tougher. So basically, I reached him out on Instagram. So he has pretty small following, 10,000 followers. I have a little bit more than that, and basically, he's looking to grow his social media more. So I helped him out on that. And I told him about Instagram ads, Instagram story ads, like the $1 per day ads, and he got quite a lot of followers from
Yeah.
that. And then we talked a lot on books. We talked a lot on YouTube videos. I told him a lot about content creation, how to create content, the best equipment he should get, stuff like that. And when you provide value to somebody, he'll be guilted into providing you something back.
Yeah, exactly. I was literally going to say it's value arbitrage. I think there's so many people out there who go ahead and they just assume that someone's going to give them something without anything in return. They're always trying to take the value or the scarcity mindset rather than actually giving something in the front end to get something in the back end.
Yeah,
Because I think people are just constantly wanting to take, constantly expecting. But why should someone earning 10,000 a week? Did you say?
yeah,
Why should they go and spend your time when they've got nothing in
yeah,
return from you?
yeah.
Exactly.
Right, right. Like, and by the way, if you want to get some super high level people, like as I said, you need to build up slowly. Like I'm blessed that I know a lot of millionaires and a lot of high class people, but I'm not just gonna go straight up to them. Hey, do you want to be my mentor? Well,
Yeah.
if we have been friends for like I don't know a couple of months and he knows me as the first mentor as I told you about, then yeah, he'll be like, okay, sure, why not? I know you, man. But if it's like a random guy, I don't know, like for example, Noah Kagan, a great guy. You should check him out on YouTube, by the way.
Okay.
And if you're just gonna approach him like, hey man, do you want to mentor me? He's gonna be like, why the fuck should I do that? Like he told a story with one guy that oh, actually not him. He was creating a podcast with one guy who said there was a kid out there who wanted him to mentor him. A little bit confusing, but okay. And he basically wanted to buy coffee for him, and he was like, "Why should I want coffee? I mean, I can buy it myself." So with the value, you need to provide something unique. Like for example,
Yeah.
if you know, as I said, you just gotta know them somehow. Like if you know, as I said, if you know he wants to grow his Instagram page, provide valuable information for that. If he wants like a new website, create it for him, maybe for free or as a
Yeah.
gift. Provide him
No,
some value.
that's what I did. When I first started, I was doing digital marketing now, but my first thing was videography. And so what I had to do there to get my first clients, people who had like 500,000 followers or something like that,
Yeah,
I had to reach out to them and say, I'll make you a video for free, because then that obviously gives you a chance to showcase your skills, but also giving them something they otherwise would have paid for anyway. And so they
yeah,
appreciate that value that actually given them.
yeah, yeah. And by the way, Noah Kagan was talking about his videographer who's currently making 10 figures a month from him. And basically how they started out, the videographer contacted him. He knew Noah needed some headshots, basically the pictures of your head. And then yeah, he asked him for some headshots, yada yada yada. They wrapped up, and the videographer was like, okay, so while we're here, maybe we should do a video. Noah was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And from then on, he showed his skill. He created the video for free, and now he's making
Yeah.
five figures from this one guy off videography. So yeah, that's amazing.
That is it for the video. Thank you very much, Reinis, for coming and actually talking to us today. It was really, really interesting. Some of the insights gone into business and also fitness.
Yeah.
If you do want to check out this course, there'll be a link down below. Any final words?
Guys, just do the right decisions, buy the course, grow your mind, follow me and follow George, right? And if you're not gonna do that, you're probably gonna get hit by a dumbbell in like 2 hours.
All right, cheers, man.
Yeah. Peace.